So, hello, ladies and gentle gamers. This is another edition of the Calypso live stream, and now we're here to play Praetorians with me. My name is Patrick. With me is Vlad, who is playing this game. Hi, Vlad.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine and I'm looking forward to play Praetorians and show some things.
This is your, you told me this is your first stream?
Yes, that's right.
So you're a little excited?
Yeah.
Yes. But no problem. We will have a nice time. So what have you here? And oh, it's we're playing it on the PS4, sorry, but it's also available on Xbox One. Okay.
Yes, well, we are here in the campaign menu and we have here all the tutorials and some early missions unlocked. And the first thing that we would do is now to go into the tutorial, I would say. So let's start with the first tutorial.
Nice. So this is what the people can expect when they first start the campaign, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's right. So now we first learn the basics, like selecting all the units and what exactly they are, like the auxiliary infantry. That's like the lowest infantry that we have, but they are very useful. They are not that strong in the fight, but they can build a lot of stuff. Yeah, and here we have the spearmen. They are of course good against cavalry. And here another one. And here the archers.
Nice. Archers are always important.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, Groundhog 11 Grow. Nice to see your smiling face. I can see you through that tiny black hole here.
Of course, we can also select several units at once by pressing the X button.
Okay.
And yeah. Also, we can put them into groups by pressing L2 and then one of the buttons that you see now. And if you want to switch to the group, just quickly press L2 and the button for the group. Okay, also you can move the cameras to one of the units and of course move them immediately. In this case to the broken archway.
Okay, this flag shows your
where they will move.
Yes.
Also, yeah, you can create waypoints.
No, there.
Don't worry, they don't fight against each other. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Also, in which direction they face.
Yes, General.
That's with R2, and then direct them.
We are on the way.
Yes. And now we take all our units and go to the riverside. We see what's there then.
Oh, that's a nice place to have a fight, I think.
We'll see. Also, they are walking quite slowly now, so let's let them run by double tapping R2.
Okay. That's a long way.
Yeah.
How long in time? Can you tell how long you played this game? In summary? Not really.
I could tell you on Steam because it tells me there, but
oh, okay.
I don't know overall how long it was.
Okay.
But also we can see now that they are running, their stamina is decreasing.
Oh, okay.
And that's also important for some later special units, but we'll come to that later.
And I've been sent to be your guide.
Or basically now.
For there are Gallic bandits in the area, and I fear they may have
That was a short later.
Yeah. Okay, here we have a special unit. That's also a very special person here.
Immediately.
One of our allies. And also there are some enemies.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Immediately. General?
So let's be a bit tactical here.
Yes, General. Uh-huh.
We get the spearman in front.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Then
sir.
the infantry, and behind them the archers.
Yes, for sure. I'm
We are on the way.
I'm a big fan of Immortal Realms,
Mhm.
and it's the same tactic, keeping the archers away because
Yeah,
they have to kill the enemies from the
that's
distance.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Your orders.
Also, we can change. Oh, he was a bit
Yes,
fast.
sir.
We can change the way they attack or how their
Immediately.
position is.
Mhm.
In this case, they are protective now, at
Yes,
least
sir.
the spearmen.
Immediately. We are ready.
And the
Your
archers
orders?
will
General?
be in stationary position
sir.
in a moment, so they can shoot faster.
Yes, General.
Ah, okay.
But unfortunately, they don't really move then, so
Mhm.
that's
Immediately.
a disadvantage. So now we attack.
Uh-oh. Who are those guys?
Well, we defeated them quite quickly.
Your orders? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We are on the way.
Also, you can see that the stamina is decreasing when special attacks are used. Like for the infantry, they just threw some spears, which is a very useful attack.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What we can also do is let the troops join.
Immediately.
So we have now one big group or troop of spearmen.
Yes, sir.
Of course, they can also be divided,
Mhm.
Yes, General.
so you can make them as big or as small as you want. But let's keep them as one troop.
Immediately. Yes, General. We are ready. We are on the way. General? We are on the way. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. 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 General?
Where's the next enemy? That is important.
Not that far away, actually.
Nice.
But they are a bit hidden and we will see them soon.
Okay, so that grayed out or that little darker area, so you cannot see an enemy
Yes, right.
if you scroll through the map. Cutscene.
It's basically the fog of war that you know out of other strategy games of
Mhm.
this kind. But there is actually a trick to see through it or move forward
Your
without
orders?
being in harm's way, so we will see this
Yes,
soon
sir.
too. So they are in the forest. Actually, we can't
Your
go
orders?
into the forest with all units.
Mhm.
Like the spearman, he can't
on the
get
way.
into it. But we have here our
We are ready.
archers and the
Yes,
infantry.
sir. Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
They can get right there.
Yes, General. Your orders? Immediately. Yes, General.
Once again, stationary,
Following your orders.
and now the infantry attacks.
So tell us a little bit about that group. What are the guys you are, and who are your opponents?
Well,
there, story-wise.
Basically, you are playing as Romans in every mission of the campaign, and you are fighting against the Gauls and Egyptians
Mhm.
and Germans and Celtics, all
General?
those, basically everywhere where they fought, also against other Romans later on.
Oh, okay.
You're basically fighting alongside Caesar,
Yes.
and it's like different stages in his Crusades, I
Mhm,
would
yes,
say.
yes. It's,
Yeah.
I can understand. Yeah.
Basically, it's a rather loose story, but it's based on history, so that's kind of cool, I would say. You also see a lot of historical figures here,
Mm-hmm.
at least generals and all that.
Is there Vercingetorix?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Yes, General. General?
So, also the special units I was talking about, and the Fog of War, how you can lift it. This special unit, he has an eagle with him, and the eagle can scout the area.
I see.
So what we will do, we will let the eagle scout the area. Oh, that attack was a bit too soon.
No problem.
Yeah, we will make it anyways, I think. Yeah, wasn't that bad actually. Cool. Also, we see here with the special unit, he lost a bit of stamina because of the eagle. The eagle can't die just when the stamina is empty, it returns. So, or when it is attacked.
Immediately. We are ready.
So let's try to get everyone into position.
We are ready. Yes, General.
Let's scout the area ahead also. Oh, okay. They are a bit too eager today, I think, but that's no problem. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Those bowmen.
Orders? For the Emperor.
Yeah, well.
Objective complete.
Easy.
Anyways, that was basically the tutorial. Also, what we can see here,
Immediately.
on the bottom in the UI, the icons, the different ones, the one with the star is basically honor points. They are important later for other stronger units. Also, the swords are the units that we defeated, the people we defeated of the enemy.
Are that cross swords?
Yes.
84? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And the casualties on our side is the skull, that's 13. Yeah. Basically, the only thing we have to do now is get him to the end of the map.
Yes, victory. Nice.
Yes.
How do you like the chairs we're sitting on?
Quite nice, yeah.
It's quite nice. It's from our partner, Recaro. And they make it, or they take care of us during to our live stream.
Ah, that's nice.
That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Also here is the victory screen. Basically here's all the data from the mission that we just finished. Here also you see kills, losses, unit strength, so on, villages, whatever. And all the goals that we achieved. So yeah, let's continue.
For sure. Tutorial number 2.
Yes. What's also nice with the tutorials, they tell a story, all those 4 tutorials,
Yes.
that you're fighting against rebels in Gaul. And it's about betray and stuff like that. And I think always it's quite nice if there is a story in tutorials too.
Yes, for me, story is always important in games.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Immediately.
again, stationary,
Yes, sir.
protecting formation for the spears, spearmen.
General? Yes, General. We are ready.
Gladiator has been occupied by bandits. We must get there at once and rescue my people. Hurry up, my Roman friends.
Bad weather for a fight.
Yes. So, we also have some new units here, at least special units. Here we have basically a medic, a healer. He heals the units or gives them more stamina if needed. You see his special abilities here. Also we have the general. He can boost the morale basically, which regenerates stamina faster.
Nice.
Yes. And also once again our friend from the first tutorial who can scout the area.
Yes, with a eagle.
Right.
Immediately. We are ready. Yes, General. General? Yes, sir.
Also we have a new challenge here. We have to get to the village and basically claim it.
General? Your orders? Yes, General. Uh-huh.
So, from Groundhog, nice chairs. Yes, indeed, they are really, really comfortable. Greetings from Hockenheim. Yeah. Greetings from here, the gaming zone. From Uvata. Hey, thank you again for sharing this nostalgia for this fabulous game, with us. Yes, you're welcome. You can get it today. Double pack, PS4 and Xbox One, Commandos 2 HD Remaster, and this one, Praetorians HD Remaster.
We are ready. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Your orders? Uh-huh. Immediately.
What we also can do with those scouts, we can just let them scout the area by themselves, so they will look all around the map, but that's not necessary at the moment.
Oh, okay.
We will once again send the eagle and look what lies ahead.
Immediately.
Here it is.
Because I think the village won't be given up without a fight. So yes, there are some enemies, but I don't think that's a problem.
General? Yes, sir.
You know who the Praetorians were?
Yes, they were the elite fighting group, basically, or elite soldiers. They were, for example, also protecting the Caesars or Caesarians. I'm not sure how it's called. In
Yeah, Caesars, I
English,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. The emperors.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And also they were fighting on the battlefields, but like I said, they were like the elite groups.
And
Later on we can also fight as them.
and the Praetorians were that red guards of Snoke in Star Wars:
Okay.
The Last Jedi. They also called them Praetorians.
Yeah, it's because it's basically like an elite group. It's used a lot for different things in media. I think also for aliens, some of the aliens are called Praetorians, like the soldier ones. I mean, they have their own mythology too, so yeah. Just as a side note.
But in back in the days, a lot of people wanted to join the Roman army because you had the average age was higher in the Roman army than if you belong to.
Probably it was paid well, I think. Right?
It was paid well. You got your medical stuff, and that war things. They at a certain point they didn't have that great wars because people saw them coming and giving up. So maybe you were in that Roman army and never had a fight or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean, they also had a lot of like outposts where they're in the middle of nowhere, but someone has to guard it for some reason, so
That's
they
right,
just wait there.
Yeah.
So now we are at the village. And it doesn't belong to us yet. What we have to do is we have to attack the garrison. Yes, they are already doing it. You also can see when they attack buildings, they use flaming arrows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we have another question from Uvata. Do you plan to make a second Praetorians? That would be wonderful. Thank you that you like this series, but this is not a reveal stream or something like that. So if you join us on every social media channel where we are, then you will get your informations. But here in that stream we cannot tell you what we're gonna do in the future or something like that. This is for the press department, you know.
We are ready.
So we had a lot of question about games on future games on Wednesday and stuff, and I know it's nice when you guys writing it. We like these games and want to get a sequel or what you're planning for that. But if we have a reveal stream or something like that, we will post that, and
I am in
then you
command.
will know what's coming next.
Immediately.
Alright, let's get everyone to the village. Also, now that the garrison is destroyed, we still have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the infantry is very useful, but we don't have infantry at the moment, so we have to demote one of our troops. What I did now was divide one troop of spearmen,
Mm-hmm.
and now I demote them,
Following
so we
your
have
orders.
infantry.
Okay.
Yes, and now I
Yes, sir.
let them rebuild the
Immediately.
garrison, but now it will be a Roman one. So on this one, our general will be important as soon as the garrison is rebuilt.
Mm-hmm. That looks a little bit like that that only village that fought against the Romans.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
we
little
can
touch.
zoom in, but just a little bit.
Okay.
So that was
So
it.
this house looks very familiar.
Yeah, I mean we are in Gaul, so I
Yes,
think
sure.
every village looks the same.
Yes. I was in the Asterix movie village they
Oh.
built, yes, in Munich in the Bavaria studios, and there
Mhm.
were a couple of sets from the first live-action Asterix movie, and one of them was the village. It was kind of nice.
We are ready. Yes, General.
So, what's our next task?
Well, we could
Uh-huh.
hurry the whole thing maybe up by
Yes, General.
demoting more and
Uh-huh.
let them also rebuild it.
We are
And
ready.
after that, oh, it's
Following
almost
your
done, I
orders.
think. After that, the general will enter the village,
Yes.
because at the moment we don't have any options here, but when he is inside, he is the
I'm in
commander of the
command.
village,
Mm-hmm.
and that will give us some options.
So they're
Like-
working now all together.
Yeah. What we can do then is basically recruit new units. Which
I know
will
that
be-
guy who went into that. It was automatics. The smith, the hammersmith of.
Following
Okay,
your orders.
now he's getting inside.
Ah, okay.
So, what would we need? Let's say a couple of spearmen
Mm-hmm.
and maybe one more archer
Yes.
troop. Okay, good.
General?
So, I guess we have now to wait
Yes,
for a
sir.
moment until
We are ready.
one unit is ready. What's also nice, we see how long it takes to produce a unit when we hover over it, and also how long it takes. And how many villagers it uses.
It looks pretty comfortable with the controller.
Yeah, but also I have played it quite a bit with controllers, so that's maybe it. But the controls are actually quite good,
Okay.
I have to say. I'm not really that much into playing strategy games with a controller,
For sure, yes.
but here I really have to say we made some changes or decided to do some things with it, change things up with while talking to the developers, and that really worked out in the end, I think.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Good. So now we can do another new thing, and that's building
Uh-huh.
new buildings.
Yes.
We can build a defense tower. Let's build it here because it looks like we could get attacked from.
Your orders?
So yeah.
Following your orders.
Okay, let's build it here because the enemy could come from here
Mm-hmm.
on the right or from here from the north. So I think that would be a good defense position.
General,
There's,
we are on the way.
it's obvious that you have to secure those ways.
Yes.
Following your orders. Yes, sir. We are
The
on
good
the
thing
way.
about the towers are the archers are
A new troop has
completely protected while they are inside the tower,
Mm-hmm.
and also they can shoot a little bit further, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes, General. We are ready. Construction is
Okay, that's built.
General,
So let's get the archers in there.
following your orders.
Also, when the tower itself is attacked by like infantry or something like that, and they are very close to the tower, the units inside the tower will throw rocks and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But that hurts.
yeah.
That's unfair.
Well, then the guy shouldn't attack towers, I would say.
Okay. That's a point.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yes, sir. We are on the way. General,
Throwing rocks.
Mhm.
Come on.
That's how they handled things back then.
we are ready. Yes, General.
Okay.
Good old times.
Oh yeah.
Good old
We are
times. We miss them. Yes, we really miss the good old times.
Your orders?
Ah, here they come. Okay.
Let them come.
Your orders?
Let them eat our rocks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Your orders?
So yeah. We fought them back successfully, I would say.
We are ready.
Now let's return and send the healer to the troops.
Immediately.
Vata wrote again, thank you very much for making this game, for the time. The game was really very advanced and I must have spent several thousand hours on it. I'm really a big fan, I thank you. Nice. Investing so much time in our game. This bringing up so much nostalgia. Yes, I really like nostalgic games too. I was on several retro games cons last year for sure. A friend of mine, he is organizing those, and they were really nice in Heidelberg and Ludwigshafen, Saarbrücken, Bielefeld in Germany.
Immediately.
And those were always really nice with cosplayers and charity stuff and shows, tournaments.
What kind of shows were there? What did they show?
They had some. It was science fiction, scientist stuff.
Oh.
I didn't watch the whole show from him, but the show is that they're collecting stuff for charity, doing some auction stuff where you can get some nerd things they have there, and yes, nice booths where you can get toys, old consoles and stuff. There was one booth, or maybe two, and they had all old handheld consoles, but they have they gave them a new monitor, and that was so bright and clear. So I saw the
that's
old
nice.
version and it's side by side, and it was a difference that was amazing. I wanted to get one, and different from all the handhelds you can imagine.
I can heal the wounded.
Okay, our task now is basically to take over the enemy tower. It's over here.
Oh.
Of course, there are some enemies on the way, but
It looks like we're
think-
prepared, huh?
yeah.
Your orders? We are ready. Yes, General. Your orders? We are on the way. General? Yes, sir. Yes, General. General, we are on the way. I can heal the wounded.
I think there might be some enemies in the woods here.
Oh, so you have to check that too. They can surprise you.
Yeah.
with a hello.
The only thing that's not that great at the moment, usually you can also get a scout that has a dog. And he goes into the woods, but we don't have him at the moment. Okay, but... Oh, okay, they are up here. We could have seen that unit up here with the scout. Oh, actually it's two. Well,
2 units.
yeah. But let's hurry up the
Help
hill.
our guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
General,
Well, we just lost one troop, but that's not that bad.
Praetorian doesn't need money. He pays with his life.
Yes.
your orders?
Good. So let's get the reinforcements also there. And
Yes,
then let's try to attack with the whole force.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, the units are healing, as you can see.
We are ready. Immediately.
The numbers are going up.
We are ready. Yes, sir. Yes, General. We are ready.
We also...
Yes, General.
basically, I took a shortcut here
Mm-hmm.
by getting here and through the forest. Okay. But I just realized because of the woods here, I have to send my spearmen actually over the bridge. So they will probably be attacked, but they can run. And that shouldn't be a problem. Can they get through here? Oh, actually they can get through here.
You will run away or what?
No, actually not. I will surprise them after all, so that's good.
Surprise, good.
Yes,
The
sir.
forest is not as dense as it seems, so...
Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Immediately. I can heal the wounded. Immediately. General?
Alright, let's try it.
Oh, attack the wall.
We are ready. Uh-huh.
Basically, we are attacking with brute force here. Not very tactical, but we fight with what we have.
Try to make them fear.
Yes.
Feel the fear
Immediately. We are on the way.
of Rome.
Immediately.
But it worked out, so they are overwhelmed, and we can actually attack the defense tower and the units, the infantry units at the same time.
Do they throw stones too?
They should.
Yes!
You see.
Oh!
Also, there are different stages of destruction for the towers, just as there are for rebuilding them or building them, which is also a nice little detail.
Yes, that is.
And here, actually, there was a surprise attack from the enemy, but they are too few. They won't make it. So we will defeat them all. Nice, yeah. What we just missed before as the tower was burning, the enemies were getting out of the tower, and we defeated the archers there. Oh, actually, there is someone left.
Oh. They saw it.
Yeah.
They saw what you did.
Yeah,
They
but
will remember. Take
They
them out.
won't
Take them out.
survive.
Take them out. They will remember. Will tell everyone.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. Well,
I think
They
the
can't
fact
tell.
that the Aedui
Yeah.
failed, but the Aedui are Roman allies.
They can't
We
tell.
should pay a visit to the
Blood, you
Aedui
killed them
noble
all.
Duels.
I
Those
had
lands
to.
lay to the
They
north.
You
left
have-
me no
Let
choice.
You
the
have no
Aedui
heart.
know of Rome.
Well, and that was another victory.
Victory. So, but now, so the training is over.
Yeah. Well, basically there are 2 more tutorials, but I think we can just jump right into it.
Yes.
So, let's start with the first real campaign mission, I would say. And a nice cinematic.
That's it. Oof. No. That was not nice.
Yes, and now they will pay for it.
Now they will pay for it.
Your
Like that.
primary objective is to build a bridge across the Arar. However, there are numerous enemy troops on both sides of the river that must be eliminated to allow our army to
For
cross
the
safely.
honor.
The druid Divitiacus, our Aedui ally, has promised to send his mounted noblemen to complement your own forces. However, They've not arrived.
What I think is also nice,
Meet with them to find out what has
here
happened.
the people like
There are two
Divitiakos
sites
that
on
was
the river
mentioned,
that are appropriate for bridge
they
construction.
were actually there,
To build at
and
least one
it's
for our
right what they
forces
tell.
across the river.
If there is someone who is
To
on the
extract
side
the
of the
Helvetii
Romans
from the area,
for
you'll have to
one or
gain
two
control
missions
of
and he
these two
betrays them
cities.
later on, that's
Do
actually
this on
what
this side
happens.
of the river,
So I
Carth on
find
the
that
other side.
quite
All right,
fascinating.
Tribune.
Yes.
These are your orders.
It's in general something I
the
like
Senate
about
and
the
the
older
Roman
strategy
people.
games that have like a historical background.
Yeah.
They often lead people to look things up later on and get informed.
That's it. That's what I mean. So you can really learn stuff.
Yeah,
So if there are parents out there listening, buy your kids video games.
yes.
Yes, sir.
It will help them.
General?
Okay, also here are a couple of new things. Like a new scout,
Oh.
the wolf scout.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't a dog, what I think I
Yes,
said
I know what you mean.
early on, but a wolf. And he can
Following your
scout
orders.
the woods. What you also have here are legionaries. Those are quite useful. They have the famous turtle formation, which is
Ah, with the
very
shields.
effective when they are getting hit by archers.
Yes, with the shields on top.
Yes. You can also do that right now and have a look. So they get into formation and then put the shields up, which is
Oh.
very nice.
Really good.
Yes.
That was a question of mine, and you have answered it before I had the chance.
But we don't need the turtle formation at the moment, so we change back and they get back into their regular formation also quite nicely. The only thing is when I lose too many legionaries of one troop, of course they can't do a turtle formation at some point.
Your orders?
But yeah, I mean that makes just sense.
We are ready.
Uvada, great fan
Immediately.
of that game. It would be very cool if you can put in new factions and units for Praetorians, like the Greeks, Carthage, and others, or new features, etc. to put on the basic version, or who knows, on a possible second outpost. In any case, you have all my support and the support of my friends for that. Yes, these ideas, that sounds really good. Maybe Vlad and me will start creating a new Praetorians after this
Yes,
stream. So we
we
both
start today,
yes.
maybe.
Maybe on Monday you can get
Yeah.
it. No, but that sounds really good. Yes.
Immediately. Uh-huh. Immediately. We are ready.
What we can also see here is that the enemy has new units. Here they have cavalry. I think they are noblemen for the Gauls, yes.
Mhm. They have horses.
Yeah. If they would rush forward and could get to our archers, that would be terrible for us, of course.
Mhm.
But we have the legionaries that held them back.
Yes, you always have to fit your strategy to the map and to the opponents, because if you just rush into that fight, that
It can end in a disaster. Yeah.
that's right, and that's what I discovered with Immortal Realms, for example, because I'm more that action game-based player. And then I started to play Immortal Realms, and I rushed into it because I wanted to make progress, forward, and then they got me. And then I've learned different tactics, and this also slowed me a little down. It settled me, and it gave me a very nice time to enjoy. And it
Yes.
looks quite the same. That you can have a good time, think a little bit about your next step.
That's right, but also, at least later on, you have to think fast also, because the enemy is rushing to you all the time.
Yeah.
So you really have to adapt to the certain situation.
But in that case, you're more experienced.
Yes. But also things like when you try to conquer a fortress or something like that, something that has high walls in certain missions, it's still difficult, or at least quite tough to to conquer it, because the enemy is in such an advantage when they have big walls and maybe towers even, and those structures are very, very effective.
Yes, but a game like this, it should be a little challenging. So you,
Yeah,
you,
sure.
you don't need to win
That's-
every battle in the first time. Sometimes you have to retry it, and
That's basically what I wanted to say. It
Yeah.
still gives you a challenge, and that's a good thing.
yeah,
Even when you try it like a couple of times.
Immediately.
But it's still all manageable. It's not like very unfair, and also even when you lose in a certain level, you see that
Yes, sir.
you see your mistake basically, and you learn from it, and when you try it again, you just make it better. So that's always a great feeling when it works out in the end. So
yeah. It's much more satisfying instead
course,
of rushing through levels. So
Your orders? A roll.
also you can see the Legionaries are also throwing spears. And that's basically the special move or special attack that they use before they start the real fight. And that's very effective. The Gauls or Barbarians, or how you want to call the faction, basically they are called Barbarians, but they are basically Gauls or Celtics and stuff like that.
yeah,
They have also infantry that can throw like... It's not like stones, but something similar, and that will also hurt the troops that they attack, but they also stun them, which is very useful.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, General.
Okay, here we have our first village,
Yes.
and this will be very important in this mission, as this will be our
Yes, sir.
headquarters basically, and we will do everything from here on, because we have to go basically everywhere in this mission, because everywhere are enemies, and we
Yeah.
have to get from our position here
Yes.
to the other village,
Ah.
which is here, not here, but over the river,
Yes.
and the river has enemies on all sides.
You can see that down here there is the map,
Yeah.
the mini map.
Yes, sir.
Good, so here are still some enemies left.
How dare
That shouldn't be a problem for us.
they? That sounds good.
Yes.
General.
Good.
Sounds good.
And now let's attack the garrison from a distance
Immediately.
with our archers.
Your orders?
And here we see already enemies are alerted.
Yes, sir.
Will they try to rebuild it? No, they attack us immediately. And they just threw some axes at us, but that doesn't hurt us that much at the moment.
Yes, axes are not that dangerous.
Well, we still have shields, so
Maybe you can catch it and throw it back.
that would be cool. Oh, we forgot here someone.
I would love to see a movie in that time, but so overdone. You know what I mean? Like that. He's catching the axe, bam, throw it back. No, I think that won't be a huge effort.
Well, I mean, 300 is a little bit...
Yes,
over the
but
top. That's-
only because of the camera movement. I think in the fights, okay, they're brutal, but they're not catching stuff. Or so. I think the fights are okay. It's the camera and the visual
But
effects.
it's a bit over the top with one guy charging forward and killing like 5 guys in a row.
But they killed his son.
Well, they killed a lot of people. I think the guy whose son was killed, he killed like 50 people. Some maybe twice, but
They had to get him back
Yeah.
with 5 guys or something. Didn't you like 300? Or was it too much?
I thought it was okay, but I really love like more realistic
Okay, yes.
depiction of the time. It should be either really complete fantasy or adventure like
Mm-hmm.
the old, like the things with Ray Harryhausen effects, Jason and the Argonauts,
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like that,
Yes.
or completely realistic. So it's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
300, I don't know. It tried to be gritty and had
It's a
some,
comic
yeah,
book movie. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just. I think I'm not the biggest fan of Frank Miller. Maybe that's
Okay.
the
His
guy
his
who-
comics or
yeah, his style basically.
okay.
I mean, but on the other hand, I really like Sin City, at least the first movie. So.
He was the one who is responsible that we still have Batman, because
Yeah,
his
that's true.
comics were so important for that. Okay, but another fantastic movie is for sure Gladiator.
Yeah,
I really like that. And that King Arthur movie with Clive Owen.
actually, I like that one too. Yeah,
Yes, that was a good movie. Really liked it.
I think especially the director's or extended cut that was
Yes,
a bit better too.
I've got this one.
It
Yes.
was. Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't like. It's not quite true what I said before. With it's either complete fantasy or complete realistic. Because I mean, King Arthur, sure, it is like fictional and stuff, and
But it can be. It was from the
Yeah,
point of view.
but
There are stories about a person who tried to unite everyone, and he was so
Yeah.
strong, and so a lot of people thought he had magical powers and stuff, and so that legend starts to
Yeah.
grow for sure. And this
Yeah,
is just a he's a Roman soldier who's left there, and then it
Yeah.
could be like this.
yeah, I just wanted to say that I think my taste is then more widespread than I first thought. But yeah.
We are ready.
So I wish you good rest stream, keep going and destroy these barbarians. Thank you.
We are ready. Yes, General.
We do our best.
Immediately.
Okay. Now we will at first build a bit of an army and heal our troops that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also nice. What you can see here, I recruited a healer and he actually walks right to the wounded troops that he sees.
Mm-hmm. It's not just casting a spell. And no,
He really takes care.
he really takes care.
Which is also important in this mission here. We can't just take the whole army and march away, because as if they were called, there are still enemies on this side.
And they want to get back their
Yeah.
village. Okay, so you have to leave a couple of those to
Right.
protect.
Yes.
Your orders? Your orders? Yes, sir. Yes, General. I can hear the movement. We are on the way.
We can also get some cavalry here. But we actually don't need that much. So what I will do, I will create just one archer cavalry also. But that will take a bit, because we have a lot of other troops
Mm-hmm.
before that will be recruited.
Yes, sir. Yes,
how many villages are in this map? 2.
2, yeah.
Ah, okay. So this is now our base camp, and then we can
Right.
send out our
Yes.
stuff and get further and further in the map.
There are also... Oh, why are
Oh.
they there? Okay, let's get them back before they get into trouble. There are also allies of ours, like this cavalry here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said we don't need so much, because we will find them and they will join us.
But you have to
And
reach them.
Yes.
Okay.
I could also continue without getting to them, but cavalry is always good, so
Yes.
just take them with us.
This would be more the way of a speedrunner, not to
Yeah.
reach them.
Okay. Good, okay. Let's get into turtle formation because they are shot at. Oh, okay, I lost too many.
Oh, Vata is leaving us. He has a couple of things to do. Yes, thank you for watching. Until next time.
Okay, now the enemy tricked us a bit. What happened is they shoot from up here, up the hill, which is a great position for them, but not so good for us. And also we sent a troop over here where we were ambushed. But we will come back to it. Okay. Huh, more people than I thought, more enemies. Okay, let's repeat what the enemy did and get our archers up here.
That's a good idea.
Just to be sure, recruit some more.
I like that with that differences in the height of,
Yes.
of the map. That's really good. It gives all that a special strategy.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch. What would be really good or really bad, depending on who is doing this tactic, you could also build a tower on top of a hill, and that would kill a lot of people.
Yes, I understand.
They seem to be really angry today.
I secretly switched the
Difficulty?
difficulty to Death Marsh or something.
Okay. Good. Okay, now we are. I think we are ready. There are enemies ahead, but I hope we are prepared for everything.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Those like slingshots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Oh, another good movie, and it's not about Romans, but also historical stuff. Is Kingdom of Heaven? Is that the one with Orlando
yeah,
Bloom
yeah.
and Edward Norton and Liam Neeson?
Yeah, right. You don't even see Edward Norton that much, right?
That's
He
right.
has
He
the
always
mask,
had the
yeah.
mask. Yeah. I also have the director's cut of that one.
It has like this great siege on Jerusalem, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
That's
impressive.
right. It's a very impressive movie. Yes.
Your orders?
It's very long, and the director's cut is even longer.
Your orders? We are ready.
I enjoyed the old medieval movies with Robert Taylor when I was a child. It's Knights of the Round
Okay.
and
think I haven't seen-
Ivanhoe the Black Knight.
Oh, okay.
They're from the, I don't know, 60s.
Mhm.
I don't know. With Ivanhoe is with Liz Taylor, and Robert Taylor was the main actor, and he played Lancelot in that Knights of the Round movie. And I really loved them. They have a really nice speech. The dialogues are great, and that whole production design was so awesome.
We are ready.
Can really
That's really something where you have to say they don't do them like they used to.
Yeah. They're great movies. I have them both on DVD.
Hmm.
I have to watch them again. This weekend, maybe.
Your orders? Yes, General.
Use it as second screen when I play Praetorians.
Of course. Oh, who's there? More cavalry.
But only one.
Oh. Okay, I guess those were archers too, because they were defeated quite quickly.
Yes, sir. Immediately.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
Also, of course, you can save from time to time. Let's just do this.
Oh, this is very important.
Because if we
Yes.
fail now, it would be not that great.
Uh-huh. Immediately.
That's so
Okay.
important, that quick save.
Yeah. Also, what comes to mind when you have a village, you have to have a look at the population, because, of course, at the with the units, you see how many villagers you need, and the population shows you how many you have. So when you have too few villagers or the population is too few, you can produce until it grows up again or regrows.
Oh, okay.
A new troop
So
has been
yeah.
recruited.
Like we see, we had 31, now we have 1 left. When the next unit is recruited, we will have to wait a bit. But as we are marching to the enemy,
We're on the way.
that won't be a problem for now.
Yes, sir. We are on the way. General? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are on the way.
Also, let's join these troops here.
Following your orders.
They will do it when they stop marching. Yes. So we have now 3 big troops and 1 that has
We are ready.
just a couple left. But it's
Uh-huh.
okay like that. We'll just put the 4 in the background.
Immediately. Yes, sir. We are on the way.
So now we have to cross that small river.
We are
Yes. Actually, that reminded me that I need here some infantry then.
ready. Immediately.
Because we have to build the bridge first. Rebuild it. Where is it? Oh, I lost them before. Doesn't matter, I will just demote some soldiers when we are there.
Uh-huh.
But we are getting attacked here. But it's horses against infantry units and archers in the background, so
Yes, sir.
they had a big problem and now they are not here anymore.
So we don't have a problem.
Yes.
Immediately.
Let's get those 4 guys in the background as reinforcements. And the archers will be right behind
We are on
these
the way.
guys. As we can see here already, on this little island, there are enemies.
General,
They build up
we are on the way.
their own life here on that island.
Maybe it's their own tribe and they didn't have to do anything with the others, but I don't care. They are enemies.
They are in our way.
Yes. And they don't look that friendly, to be honest. So what we will do, we get into stationary formation with our archers
Yes, sir.
and then
Immediately.
shoot at them. Because they can't get to us because of this broken bridge.
Ah, okay. So you never can run over that river, so you have to rebuild that bridge.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The only thing is, when the water isn't that deep,
Mhm.
you can walk over it with certain troops,
Ah, okay.
but also not all troops. Oh, they actually shot at our archers. I
Mhm.
hope that they would focus on our legionaries, but
No.
they were smarter than I thought. Well, not anymore.
I increased the smart level before you had the studio here. So
Just to be sure, let's get also the physician over there so he can heal everyone. Okay, good. Now, what we can do is
Following your orders. We are ready.
Divide the troops.
Immediately.
Oh. I selected everyone. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, now we... Oh, actually we can also promote if we want. So we have another centurion, basically a general.
Mhm.
So he could get into a village or increase the stamina if we want. But we don't need that at the moment. We need to demote them
Yes, General.
so they can build the bridge for us.
I can heal the wounded.
Okay,
General.
good. Then
General.
let's build.
Immediately.
And hope no one.
Just a little school lesson about building a bridge.
Immediately. We are on the way.
So, people out there, please write me, what is your favorite movie or maybe game that features Roman or medieval historical stuff?
So how we can, like we can see here, there are also stages of rebuilding the bridge. So now it's a bit more there.
It's a
than
bit more, yes.
General. Immediately.
in our village. Also everything seems fine, so that's good. Let's get our scouts
Your orders?
also to the rest.
Uh-huh. General?
Okay, the
Immediately.
bridge is almost done.
We are ready. Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
That's an army.
We are on the way.
Okay, it's ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, General.
So,
Yes,
right,
General.
let's get over there.
General? Immediately.
See what's waiting for us.
Uh-huh. We are on the
As
way.
this is a hill, we can assume that there are enemies, especially archers.
It's always a good place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and also here is the not so deep water I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You can basically see a bit of sand below
Yes.
it.
I know
And
what you mean.
that's where
Yes,
I
sir.
don't think... No, these can't go over it, but when I select the archers,
We are ready.
they can.
Yeah.
We see a drop on the icon.
They
So
don't have
that's-
that huge armor.
Yes,
Oh yes.
that's right.
Your orders? Immediately.
I like that flag.
Uh-huh.
They are also a bit slower when they are in formation, but that's okay for being protected so
Yeah.
good.
General? We are on the way. We are ready. Immediately. General? Yes, General.
has been recruited.
Your orders? We are on the way.
Ah yeah, here they are.
They are coming.
What we can do, we see we are getting shot at,
Uh-huh.
so
Yes, General.
the enemy will focus on the troops in front, and the troop in the background will just go into normal formation and attack them.
Uh-huh.
Now there are more enemies.
A couple of months ago, I saw a documentary about Cleopatra and her relationship to Julius Caesar, and how that was connected together, and what she did, and that was very interesting.
Here was kind of a nasty surprise. They have a catapult, and they shot at our legionaries, which isn't nice, so we fire back, literally with flaming arrows.
Yeah, should have built that out of iron and not wood.
Basically, they try to move it away, but it's burning, so it will break down. And they don't shoot back at us, which is good,
We are on the way.
because
Your orders?
they could do a lot of damage with this thing.
Yes.
Still.
Yes, sir.
Vlad, Yurik, Numancia is only other game with the Romans on PS4 that comes to mind. Okay, but don't know that game.
Okay, now we are in quite a good position here, as we can see.
They're hiding now.
They try to, but those guys aren't that smart, actually. And we will, even if we don't get them now, we will get them later, because I'm going to move south to this bridge, and when I rebuild it, we are next to them. Okay, but let's see what...
They're not that smart. One arrow hurts, but maybe not the second one.
Let's see what's here.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
I could also scout this area, but I mean it's just very tiny wood. And I think getting in there in turtle formation will be good enough. Oh, actually there's someone. Let's see if they will see us or try to get to us. I think they don't care.
So we're making a lot of progress here.
Ah, now they react. Okay. So I did a very good thing here by going in there with turtle formation against archers. Oh, and actually another good thing, the units that are trying to get to me are getting shot at from these archers. So everything worked out fine.
Yes, General.
I like it when a plan works.
General?
Okay. Now let's get everyone here.
Your orders? We are on the way. General? Immediately. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Immediately. Immediately. General? Uh-huh. Yes, sir. We are ready. General?
Our bridge.
Immediately. Uh-huh. 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 Following your
We're
orders.
heading forward.
Now we will soon be with our allies. At least I hope so.
Seems we're pretty close to them. Was that the area you were
Yes,
heading?
oh, there is someone. Okay.
I can heal the wounded.
There are some enemies, but nothing too scary.
General? Uh-huh. Attack!
This guy is from another tribe, as we see, and he was mentioned before, so that seems to be one of our allies.
Immediately.
Yes.
Dark Globy, just wanted to say thank you for Sudden Strike, Tropico, and Dungeons, all great games. Thanks. Yes, nice. Thanks. Have you tried out Immortal Realms. This is my favorite one. Played it this morning before I got here.
And I guess it would be nice to have it when Halloween is, which is coming up soon, so...
Yes, with all that vampire stuff, so why not? Yeah. No, I like that setting.
Yeah.
I like that setting and the games. It's great. I play it on the Nintendo Switch, and this is the perfect console for me. Because when you have family and stuff, you cannot just, come on, leave that room. Daddy wants to play his killer games.
Okay, good. So, while they are building the bridge, let's get over here to this cavalry, because I think they want to join us.
Why not? We have good food. We have a healer who takes care.
And we protected the tribe's leader, I think. They are from the same tribe as the guy on the bridge.
Yes, I see that. I saw that sign, yeah.
Greetings to the Roman people. We have come to help Caesar fight our common enemies, the Helvetii. Lead us to victory.
Yes, sir.
Immediately. General? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are on the way.
Oh, no, we have a really huge army, I think.
Yeah, also we are kind of on the limit with our units. Not only because of the population, because also, like you can see, there is a number like 489 to 500. That's the limit of units we can control at the moment.
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
Depending on the mission it can differ, but that's what we have here now. Just thinking about taking maybe 2 troops from here, taking them over there, just to be sure.
We are on the way.
Okay, that's good.
Your orders? Immediately. We are ready. Immediately. Yes, sir.
Actually, we could have 1 troop up there, just if someone is coming at us. Yeah.
But they're walking around, they cannot climb or stuff.
They were archers, I wanted them to have be here, but
Okay.
they attacked too soon, the enemies. But they are just the rest from a few minutes ago, so...
That's always a satisfying feeling when you're walking with your army, conquering ground by ground by ground. And for me it doesn't matter if the pace is not that fast.
It's just satisfying to conquer something. And
always.
when it's tough, it's even more satisfying most of the time. So.
Yes, General. Yes, sir. Immediately.
So here again, higher ground. I think they are waiting for us. Actually, is one of my perfect. Let's get the scout here and let him do his thing.
Is that the eagle scout?
No, it's the one with the wolf, but
okay.
that's fine for... Oh, why is this wolf standing there? That's weird. It's following slowly, okay. Okay. Just send the wolf up here. Eagle would be better, but basically it doesn't matter at the moment. And yes, here are some enemies.
Yes, we expected that.
Yes. So let's try the tactic from
Immediately.
a few moments ago and send the first troop in turtle formation
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one in normal formation and just attack. Then while they focus on the turtle, should have brought them closer before.
Yes, sir.
But it still worked out.
It looks like those guys. They're hitting trash cans. You know. So, we're inside.
Okay, because we are close by, we can get out of the formation and attack in normal formation because it just deals much more damage.
Mm.
Now that's basically the showdown of this mission, because there is a lot of enemies up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
If
Oh,
I
what's that?
remember correctly, they are here in the forest, and here are some archers, somewhere is cavalry, and here's a lot of infantry.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope that we can get everyone into a good position and then win this mission.
Your orders? Yes, sir.
So it's still not done. So it's still challenging, or what? For
It can go horribly wrong. It doesn't happen that often anymore to me, but you have to be still careful.
okay.
So this is not very challenging, this mission, but it still can go wrong.
Okay.
It,
good.
tactic is very important, yeah. So
But that's also very important at a game. So you played it hours and hours, but still, if you think, "Well, I can do it easily," but then one mistake and then it's getting close. Oh,
Okay,
it's getting close! It's getting close!
That was, yeah.
We were talking
Oh,
about.
I hope not everyone is coming here. So that's what I said before, which would be bad if the cavalry is rushing my archers, what they did now. But at least I can hopefully kill every one of them now.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to see.
Come on. Yes, okay, they are coming here anyways. Okay, at least we lost one troop, but they lost like 3, so
Oh, okay.
let's just hope the rest isn't coming yet. Okay. So, let's get them all over here. Let's check our village also. I think I will scout the area before the attack, just to see what is waiting for us there. There are actually also different approaches to get there. What I just found out later on, you can get over here and then over the woods and then basically attack the village already here.
Yes.
Only problem is the enemy is, like I said, here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very likely they see you.
Okay, but it's good that you have different options.
Yeah.
And we can try that out.
Especially because I guess going over here is the hardest way.
Mhm.
So trying to flank them from this side, because a lot of reinforcements are here.
Oh, okay. So it's not so easy to split up your crew and
Yeah.
go.
Basically, it's almost like a bottleneck here, because
Mm.
everything gets over here.
Yeah.
We are ready. Your orders? Immediately.
Okay, good. The scout was fast. So let's see what's here.
Ah, this is the Hawk Scout. Ooh.
So like I said,
Oh.
pikemen. Okay, that's.
Ooh.
And we don't even see the cavalry, so.
Mhm. Ooh.
Which would be the best thing is if I could lure them up the hill,
Mhm.
so it's an uphill battle for them, and they have a bottleneck here then. But that's that doesn't happen that often.
Mm.
You mostly just lure out a couple of the troops and then try to get the rest.
Yes,
You
General.
can really see that those guys are some sort of barbarians because they do not have that formation as you have.
Yeah.
So
Your orders? We are on the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, General.
Also, our cavalry here. What we could do basically is,
Yes, General.
let's save before.
oh yes, very important.
We could try to just attack them from the distance
Mm-hmm.
now and run away as soon as they come. Oh, okay, they come at us, but that's not that bad actually. That's what I wanted.
We'll attack them and then run back to to take to fetch our bigger brothers.
Okay. Actually, that worked out fine, I think, if we survive the snow. We have some reinforcements here, so let's hope this will work out. Ah, okay, it would be better if our position would have been close. Oh, actually, it looks good. I think. We will probably lose.
They're throwing everything, everything they have.
Okay. Let's try something and see if we can take the path here, because now all the enemies are getting... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, actually worked out well.
Cool.
Your orders?
Good. Yeah, almost perfectly.
No,
Now our cavalry can attack them.
no
They're
chance.
archers.
Brah.
So that's great.
They run straight over them. And now we have the higher ground here.
Your orders?
to
Yes.
attack them. Good.
Actually, it doesn't even matter because we are basically done, I would say.
You are a very good centurion, I think.
Thanks. So now we have to attack the garrison here, then rebuild it, and that would be it with this mission.
Nice. I
Um,
can see you on a horse with a cape and a nice helmet.
We haven't even lost that many people, I think, which is nice.
100.
That's
Something like that.
224, but the
Also,
enemy,
okay, yes.
the enemy lost 647.
This is our death rate. That's 224. I was
Yes.
looking at the same, at the wrong position.
The only thing that you have to be quite careful here, actually, while you are attacking the village, every enemy troop will try to get to you. They attack your nearest troops, and that could be bad if this guy, Divitiakos, is standing alone somewhere behind the front lines and gets attacked, because you need him to survive to win this mission.
Yes.
Oh, also what you can see here, they have a chieftain, and he is the boss of the village.
Yeah.
When you destroy the garrison, the chieftain will come out, and you have to kill him, basically. Sometimes they run away, but most of the time they try to fight,
Okay.
but then it's usually too late for them.
Is there friendly fire from the archers in this game? No, it doesn't look.
No.
It's not usual. That is.
Roman archers are very precise.
Yes.
So
Like elves, for example.
yeah, right.
Well, if they had a catapult, still you would be in trouble from groundhog. Oh, I don't think so.
Well, the one catapult they had, we burned down.
Yes, we have fire arrows.
Yes.
And we have elvish archers.
Your orders? Immediately.
So, I demoted just another troop so they can build the garrison faster. Like I said, they will attack us now everywhere. Here it's not a problem. At the village, let's see how it looks there. Oh, actually the fight is over, I think. So, not a problem there either. Or are they chasing them?
We're on the way.
I'm not.
Ah,
yeah.
here. There's a small fight.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that they attacked our archers, but doesn't matter at the moment. We basically won already.
Yes, sir. General? Yes, sir.
Points.
Uh-huh.
Is there anyone alive?
Oh, actually, you can also, right before we win, he has another special ability,
Mm-hmm.
because he's a druid. He can blind troops, so you could select an enemy troop, blind them, and they wouldn't attack for a few moments. So
Ah, okay.
you would have an advantage. Okay, let's try another mission. I think that's
that-
actually a longer one.
That time flew away. We only have less than half an hour left.
Oh, okay.
It went really fast.
Went fast, yeah.
Yes.
Ah, but that's a nice map.
To secure the grain supply for his troops, Caesar has decided to send 2 of his legates to parley with our Gallic allies, the Aedui. You must escort Titus Labienus and Publius Licinius Crassus to Babracte, the Aedui town. In your way, there are numerous enemy detachments from the Helvetii and their allies, the Turingi and the Boy. We fear that they might be planning an attack against your small forces, but luckily, you begin with an easily defensible position on higher ground. What are you waiting for, Tribune? Start moving! Glory to the Senate!
Raiding through the snow.
So you can see there are also quite different missions. Here you have some snow and stuff like that. Before that we were mostly in like a forest area. It looks like in summer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Also you have some missions in Britain and Egypt, so there's some variety.
Egypt.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's so comfortable in this
Yes,
chair.
General.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed this week where I
Uh-huh.
was not the player.
We're on the way.
Just relax and let you guys do the work.
General?
And
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Immediately.
But I cannot play every
General?
game. It's impossible.
Immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you have a lot of variety and fun with those great games, so...
Yes.
Okay, what will happen now? We will get attacked, but we have a very good position here. So we have higher ground, we have a forest here,
Mm-hmm.
we have our legionaries, we have cavalry if it gets too heated in the battle, we have spearmen, it's pretty good. But let's get the general away from here.
Uh-huh.
And the healer
I
maybe
can heal the
up
wounded.
here.
Yes, General.
I played Railway Empire in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I played Tropico 6. I played Dungeon 3. I played Dungeon 3 on my first day. I had a live stream on my first day here.
Mm-hmm.
And play Port Royal 4, which will be released next week on Friday. Port Royal 4. What else did I play? Immortal Realms for sure, and Vikings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was nice. I couldn't play that too long because it was our anniversary sale stream, and we played 3 games just to show what's inside there and how much you can save. And I picked 3 games. That was Commandos, and I'm not very good in Commandos.
Yeah, you really have to get into it. It's not a game that you pick up and just start playing. But when you know how to get through each level, it's really a nice experience.
Yeah, it was really nice watching Flo on Wednesday when he played Commandos. And I played Shadow Awakening.
Mm-hmm. That's also quite nice, I think.
Yeah.
There's also quite a bit of variety in the gameplay. And I think an interesting story. But I never finished it, so...
I haven't finished it yet, so I have a lot of games at home in my backlog, and yes. And although we are working here for a gaming publisher, as for me, I cannot play the games all day. I wish I could. I think I would play Vikings after finishing Immortal Realms.
Yeah. Okay. I think that might be all the attacks here. So we have to move forward. Unfortunately, they got us pretty badly. But I think we still can make it.
Immediately. I can heal the wounded.
Maybe we should scout the area.
Yes, sir. Yes, General.
Oh, actually there's someone coming. I think, yeah. But
I have a very important question. So you're testing our games before they come out.
Yes.
So that is your job. What is when you're done in the evening? Are you still interested in playing games, or do you think, oh no?
It actually depends. Most of the time you think, no, let's do something else. But sometimes it's really, I don't know, I think it's kind of weird, especially if you have to test the same game all the time. You just want to play something else.
Okay.
So in the evening you maybe play 1 hour or something, of something different. I mean, especially we have a lot of games where you build or you trade or stuff like that are a bit slower. When I test them too long, I have to play something with more action.
Yes, I can
in the
understand that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are on the way.
But it's funny, every time we have an intern in QA, they love games, they play games all the time, then they are 1 week here, oh, I don't want to play at home anymore.
Yes.
I mean, of course, it's a bit much to do this every day, but...
Yes, I can understand that. So I could not imagine being a pro gamer or even or speed runner. Oh, come on. So you have to practice that game over and over and always in rush and pressure, and you are in the tunnel. I love to relax, switch a game on and being a part of a story. I'm not that kind of online gamer or multiplayer gamer, so I like
Me
to
neither.
play alone by myself.
General? Attack!
Okay.
We are ready.
That will be a close call if we can make it.
Is here a village that you can reach, or is
Yes.
that just your troop? You have to survive that?
No,
making it
I
through?
want to get to the village because here we have basically another, like a headquarter.
Mhm.
That is right here in the beginning, but I think it will be too tough now.
Because there are some real-time strategy games I've played in the past. There were some missions where there was no checkpoint or a base point, so you had
Yeah.
to take care of your group and manage it to the end point.
You have missions like this here too.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have also a mission where the villagers don't grow the population back.
Mm-hmm.
So you are forced to work with what you have,
Yes, like
basically. And that's not that much, especially because the enemy is still recruiting people. There are also missions where that could have been better. There are missions where you have to find allies all the time because you don't have
mm-hmm.
a village.
Understand.
Well, if this mission won't work out for me, we can just start a skirmish and see something a little bit different. I would suggest.
We are ready.
Yeah, I think that's it for us.
Attack!
Because in skirmish actually we can take another faction,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe that would be interesting. As I think now it's too hard to win this.
So let's try that out. So you can do whatever you want. It's very hard to. It's different to talk and
Yeah.
and play, and it's yeah, you know, or you are alone and just focus on the game and trying to have a good time, and sometimes that happens.
We are ready. General?
Oh, okay, maybe we can still make it.
Okay.
Would surprise me, but
It's sometimes when you think it's almost done,
We are on the way.
then you're taking much more care of that stuff and being more focused, and then suddenly you can turn that.
oh, okay. Oh, that surprised me, but it's just infantry, or is there someone in between? Oh, let's just try it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, that worked out actually.
Good.
Yes, General. I am in command.
Are you more PC player, or do you also like consoles? Or
I like consoles. Actually, I would say I think I prefer them. I really like the PlayStation games.
okay.
So, are we getting attacked? I think so.
I am in command.
Nobleman. Oh no, they are attacking our general. Okay.
Faye.
Doesn't matter. Let's just go to the skirmish.
Yes, go to the skirmish mode. Oh, very good. We saw a lot of that stuff. Great.
Mm.
So you saw the PS5 presentation? Yes.
Parts of it.
Yeah.
Like the new Spider-Man game.
Yes,
that
for sure.
looks pretty good, I would say.
But it's some sort of a standalone
Yeah,
DLC, something
it's
like that.
kind of an add-on almost.
Yes.
It's like the for Uncharted, the Lost Legacy one. Also, what is quite cool here in Praetorians, in the skirmish and also the multiplayer, you can customize it a little bit, like the color and the team. Here you have different symbols, and of course here the race: Romans, Barbarians, Egyptians. So and random.
What is that? Kind of random. Have to check my book. The randoms.
Let's just try something different with Egyptians.
Yes.
And of course, we want to fight someone. So let's go with
The randoms.
yeah, that's a great idea actually. Oops. So random. And yeah, let's just add someone else, also random, because why not?
Why not? The randoms were a great race back in the days.
Very heroic, very
Yeah.
honorable. Okay. As you can see here with the Egyptians, we have quite a lot of units actually here
Yes, sir.
in the
We are
beginning.
Yes, sir.
They have like similar types of units. Their infantry are the slaves, and their spearmen are the guardsmen, and they have archers, of course. And yeah, let's just build a garrison and see what we can have, what we can recruit.
Immediately.
It's more of a forest area again, but here are also some quite interesting spots, because you can not only hide in the woods, you can also hide in tall grass.
Oh.
Let's see if someone is there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no one here.
Egyptians, they also do not have that sort of formation the Romans have.
No, they are quite loosely walking around. Because we don't want the enemy to be close by, we can also just attack the village itself, which would cause it to burn and be unusable when it's destroyed. So no one can build a garrison anymore there. So there's also this kind of tactic. Good. The Egyptians don't have like don't have a centurion. So what they have is, let me see, I'm not quite sure what. It's the official who's in the village, but he has the same function. So we can see we have very different units here. We have the soldiers, they are like the heavier infantry, the archers, the guardsmen, they are spearmen, camel riders are the cavalry. We have also war chariots, which are quite interesting. Here this kind, Parthian cavalry. Nubian archers, they are a special kind of archer. And camel archers. So what we also see, we need honor points for the second row of units except for the priest. Let's just recruit him. Then let's say a couple of soldiers.
How can we get these honor points?
By fighting, actually.
Oh, okay.
So when we defeat the enemies, we get honor points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think there is someone coming already. Yes. Oh, okay. So our troop is basically lost already, but that doesn't matter.
We burned that.
Yeah.
That was our goal.
Yes. Exactly.
And we were killed by this walking card game.
Yeah. Oh, they are actually coming, but we have our archers here, the high ground. Okay. So, let's hope that we win. Because actually the Romans are a bit stronger.
Because they have stronger armor.
Yes.
Yeah, someone does not have.
Usually, as Egyptian or barbarian too, you have more numbers and can defeat them that way. Quite strong, actually. Those Romans.
The randoms.
Yeah, right.
The
The randoms.
Yeah.
Ui, okay.
It's producing some new stuff.
Yes. Let the scout just scout the area and see what he can find.
Only 7 minutes left until the end.
Oh, also a nice detail.
Yeah,
When you go through the woods, birds
the
are
birds.
appearing.
Yeah.
So,
A new troop has been recruited.
so what we see, which is quite nice, we have 2 good spots for archers.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing would be to have some Nubian archers now, but we need honor points for that.
Yes. We only have 1.
Yeah.
We need 2 for one.
Yes.
For one group. Yeah.
A new troop has been recruited.
The man with the wolf. Hey, the birds. Der Siegwart. What? Only 7 minutes left? That's not fair. I enjoy this stream so much. Thank you.
That's nice.
Yes. We enjoy it too. So maybe we can extend it by... No, no, not this time. We extended the stream when we played Immortal Realms with Konstantin.
Mm.
And he really wanted to finish that mission. And it was my wedding anniversary day.
Oh.
And he said, "Oh, sorry for that. So, what does your wife think where you are?" And so, technically, she can switch on her
Yeah.
smartphone, and that she can see where I am. And so we ended that mission. Extended it for half an hour or so, but it was really good.
Okay, we have another attack here. What we could also see is that while our scout was scouting the area, there were other scouts.
Mhm.
So the enemy is also keeping an eye out.
Ah, okay.
And here, what you can see in the background, that's not just randomly here. I think they wanted to build a catapult here,
Ah,
but
okay.
they stopped for some reason. Maybe they were attacked by the other CPU on this
Other randoms.
map. Yeah, the other randoms. And yeah. Okay, good. Okay, we have 2 honor points, so which unit should we take? I think the war chariots are the coolest,
Okay.
and I mean we don't have that much time, so let's just take them so we can see them.
We really don't have that much time. No. Then it's weekend.
General?
Have you plans for the weekend?
Yeah, basically yes. I'm getting visited by my mom, so
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. Maybe she watches now too. I don't know.
Oh.
Oi, okay.
I'm pretty sure my mom doesn't watch that stream because she wouldn't understand a word. I told her one day that so I have a stream, and
And she said, "What is a stream?"
"What is a stream?" Yes, and so I can't understand anything. Okay. Is this remaster also censored? Is a question from Armando Schneider.
No.
Is there no censor? Okay.
Okay, here we have our chariots.
Oh yes,
So
that was a good idea. They really look good.
okay, we were overwhelmed, but at least we saw something cool.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Oh,
We
okay, they made it.
We made it.
Full of surprises, this game.
Yeah,
it seems.
It's always a treasure chest full of surprises. Here, Commandos 2 HD Remaster double pack together with Praetorians HD Remaster on PS4 and Xbox One. It's still a fresh one. It smells like fresh bread. That's a great. I always want to open it up.
Yeah.
Open it up. But I have to give it back to one office,
Oh.
to the next office. But I do not have a PS4. I have an Xbox One S.
Well, you can get it for Xbox then.
Yes. But I choose the PS4 version for our stream. You know why? And not as the game, so as the package. You know why?
No.
So when you look back, there is a green screen,
Mm-hmm.
and I set up the key, and the Xbox has a
Yeah,
green.
now I get it.
That's the reason. Oh, okay. That's it for today. Thanks, Vlad, a lot for showing that game. I will increase my size and so I can look down on. Here it is, Commandos 2 HD Remaster, Praetorians HD Remaster double pack on PS4 and Xbox One. Today is release day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it very much, and it
Me too.
yes, it went so fast. Although it's quite, it was some slow mission stuff at the beginning, but yeah, liked it. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.